guys have a problem?
I know. The highway was insane.
You just don't know how. It was backed up like to Montrose.
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game? All right, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
That's good. Thank you very much.
One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament game or more like, oh, roger that? 30 seconds. You have the letter B as your buzzer. That's B, as in buzzer.
Oh,
Here, try it.
What is that buzzing? Can we turn that down?
20 seconds.
Hey, we got 20. All right, question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in, you pick one of the choices on the screen. You got that?
Good luck. Okay, here we go. Lose the desktop. Okay, thank you. Go to black. Okay, great. Okay, guys, stand by.
Domo arigato, buddy. Get a motor.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay, now this is what I like to see, a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed contestant. Oh, you're flying solo? All right, let's do it.
We're number one! We're number one!
And the category is funny sports. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's going to be worth $1,000. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. If Ronald McDonald were to lose his regular job, where else could he go to find work as a clown? The National Finals Rodeo, the NHRA Winter Nationals, Wimbledon. At the rodeo, the clowns distract the bulls when the riders get bucked off.
Yeah!
So call him Ronald McRodeo Clown. Or if he's not careful, call him Hamburger. How about it? Hit me with the category. The category is Guns N' Roses on Ice. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Imagine this. In an attempt to revitalize their tragically short career, Guns N' Roses decides to take its music to the ice. During their Welcome to Our Jungle of Ice-capades tour, Axl Rose caps off his performance of Used to Love Her by performing his patented Axl Waxl. What exactly does he do? A backspin move, a figure 8, an overhead lift of Slash, or a failed Axl jump? A waxel is a failed axle jump.
Yeah!
And an axle is a failed attempt at being cool. Category time. What's it gonna be?
3!
The category behind this question is Baywatch gets ugly. Oh yes, this one's worth 3,000 bananas. Okay, imagine that Pamela Anderson Lee has joined the NHL. In her first game, Pamela gets into a fight. According to NHL rules, which of the following will garner her a 2-minute minor and a game misconduct on top of the penalty for fighting? She deliberately removes her sweater, she kisses her opponent, she tells her opponent to hold her, or she uses a silk. She tells her opponent to hold her what? And here's the right answer. Well, according to NHL official rules, if a player deliberately removes his sweater prior to a fight, it's an additional 2-minute penalty and a game misconduct. But I think if Pamela deliberately removed her sweater, she'd get the first star of the game. Okay, pick a
4!
This one's gonna be PC football. You get this one right, you got 2,000 bucks coming at you. All right, get yourself set, it's time. If author Alex Haley decided to write a book called Football Roots and trace the history of the Washington Redskins, where would his investigation take him? Cleveland, Boston, New York, or Providence? Before they moved to Washington, Boston was the home of the Redskins.
Yeah!
And with a name like Redskins, it's good to see that racial sensitivity has found a home in our nation's capital. Okie doke.
You owe me 5.
The category is, it doesn't matter if you're in black and white. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, imagine Motown singing stars The Supremes are officiating an NFL football game. The Supremes throw a flag right before breaking into Stop in the Name of Love. Based on their famous hand movement, what infraction has occurred? Too many men on the field. Illegal contact, offsides, or illegal forward pass? No, if you made an illegal forward pass with the Supremes, you get slapped 3 times. And let's see the correct answer. Stop in the name of illegal contact before you break a nail. Think it over. How about it? Hit me with the cat. Uh-oh, Wes Musrich climb more.
It's time for a Niggerclish Restroom.
Your category for this gibberish question is vanity pictures. The opening value is 5,000 clammies. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Okay, listen up and tell me what phrase this rhymes with. Set for headshots, mirror. Okay, here's the first hint. It's shouted at the ballpark. Well, kill the ump doesn't fit. It's shouted by vendors selling dogs. Get your beagles, toy poodles. Go for it. Type it. 2 hints are better than 1, but not quite as good as 3 now, are they? Hot dogs, set for headshots, mirror.
Yeah, I'd like a foot long, please.
You got it, big boy. All right.
Under the rim with question 7.
Here's your category. Only the goalie can pick up the tab. This question's worth $2,001 bills. Imagine you're enjoying a couple of after-dinner drinks with soccer great Billy Gonzalez, and he offers to pick up the next round of Brandy Alexander. When Billy returns with the Brandy Alexander, you see the bartender has forgotten the nutmeg. Being the soccer nut he is, what does Billy do when you ask him to give your drink a little nutmeg? He passes it to himself between your legs. Well, maybe you should try using your head. Here's what you should have guessed. When a soccer player dribbles the ball through an opponent's legs and regains possession, it's called the nutmeg. Any other dribbling that goes on between a player's legs should be checked out by a professional. Category time. What's it?
8.
And this category is Little Women with Vicious Uppercuts. Okay, this isn't going to be easy, but you're looking at $3,000. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. Meg, Joe, Beth, and Amy from Little Women enter a boxing tournament. If Meg is a lightweight, Joe is a featherweight, Beth is a flyweight, and Amy is a bantamweight, who is the lightest? Amy, Joe, Meg, or Beth? This feather can weigh up to 126 pounds. Do you think she'll write any poetry for Muhammad Ali? Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, Beth. You know, I think more boxing fans would have dug this novel if Beth would have died fighting in the ring.
The German judge gives a...
The name of this category is Start the Insanity. $1,000 for a right answer. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. If Major League Baseball made it mandatory for all members of the Spring Training Grapefruit League to go on a grapefruit diet, to what league could angry and emaciated teams defect? The Cactus League, the Montana Militia League? Like a tumbleweed, this answer blows. This is the correct answer. The teams that hold spring training in Florida make up the Grapefruit League. Teams that go to Arizona compose the Cactus League. Apparently, players there are much fonder of the mandatory tequila diet. Okay, pick a category. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The category? Life is like a box of gumps. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Okay, hang tight, put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. Forrest Gump is in the last mile of a marathon when he pulls out a box of chocolates and starts eating them. What happens as a result? He gets a red flag, he gets disqualified, he must stop to chew, or he gets a 2-minute penalty. Poor Forrest gets disqualified, because in a marathon you can only eat approved refreshments at official refreshment stations. I say we go ahead and let him have the chocolates on the one condition that we never, ever have to hear about those chocolates again. All right, round 1 is a thing of the past, so focus up and, hey, let's play 2. Okay, listen up. In round 2, everything's worth double. You understand what double means? Times 2? Okay, let's go. How about it? Hit me with the...
U-T-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, 11.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Mother Goose on ice. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Okay, there was an old lady who lived in an ice skate, and she had so many children she didn't know what to do. If the old lady had so many children that she started naming them after the old division names for the NHL, you might hear each of the following shouted in her home, except which?
Norris.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, wait, yes I could have. Let's take a look at the big money answer. Go to your penalty box, Douglas. Douglas is not an old NHL division, but he does spend most of his time making fun of his brother Smythe. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Oh, that's a 12-pounder, eh?
Here's the category. Stalling tactics. Okay, 2,000 bucks is coming your way if you get this one. Okay, imagine this. The cows on the Muppet Show are so out of control that Kermit starts issuing ultimatums. Which of Kermit's threats will not have them running scared?
You bovines will make nice baseballs.
That'll intimidate the cows and Miss Piggy. Too bad you didn't pick this. Handballs are made of rubber, never leather. That threat won't frighten anybody on the show, except maybe Gonzo. What is he anyway? Category time. Uh-oh, Miss Butt-Tit Slime Chore.
Once again, it's time for a Tinkerling Test Roll.
This gibberish questions category is... When you finish the art, clean the dog. Opening value for this gibberish question is 10,000 beans. Okay, now remember you don't have a lot of time here, so the less time you take, the more money you make. Alrighty, now tell me, what baseball phrase does this rhyme with? Don't let the punctuation fool you. Deflaunt the rich fur, Botticelli, Mitch purrs. Here's your first hint. Your team says this while batting. Okay, let's see if you know. Okay, wait a minute. I never got this. Whose belly is he itching? Oh.
All sports, all the time. You're tuned to 14.
And the category is... That's a bunch of bull. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you 4,000 bucks. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. If the NBA sponsored a rodeo and used Chicago Bulls players for the bull riding event, how long would opposing players have to ride them in order to earn points? Opposing players would have to stay on for 8 seconds to earn points.
Yeah!
And seeing the way Shaq rides people's backs, he should be earning points already. All right, come on, hit me. We need a...
Love 15.
The category is... Anything you can do, I can do better. All right, you're going to be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth 6,000 bucks. Okay, sports fans and Three's Company fanatics, come out wherever you are. Mr. Roper is to Mr. Furley as George Halas is to whom? Mike Singletary, Babe Ruth, Curly Lambeau, or Don Knotts? Mr. Roper was landlord on Three's Company before Mr. Furley, and George Halas played right field for the Yankees for 19 games the year before they signed the Bay. Of course, once the Yankees found out George Halas was only pretending to be gay, they kicked him off the team. Okay.
16.
And the category is, after shock comes what? And this one's going to be worth $2,000. All right, let's get this ball rolling. If a lightning strike during a baseball game results in a dead battery, who has been killed? The batter and on-deck hitter, the pitcher and catcher, every infielder, or everyone in the dugout? Hey, this might sting a little. Let's take a look at the correct answer. The battery is the pitcher and catcher, which explains that funny taste you get when you hold them against your tongue. How about it? Hit me with the category. Here's your category. Belting the Power Rangers. I'll pay you $4,000 if you get this one right. On your marks, get set, here's the question. If the color of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers costumes represented their belt level in karate, which Ranger would be the most experienced? Red, pink, yellow, or blue? Rejected. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. A blue belt would indicate the highest skill level of the four mentioned. But, as any episode would teach us, nothing's possible without the help of a multicultural group of friends. Category 18. The category behind this question is the wildlife of Oz. And this one is not going to be easy. $6,000. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. If every collegiate football mascot in the country attacked Dorothy and her companions along the Yellow Brick Road, which of these animals would they have to fight most often? Bears, lions, tigers, or winged monkeys? Lions? Even counting that cowardly one, that's wrong. Though I wouldn't count him anyway. He'll probably wet himself at the first sign of trouble. Anyone interested in the right answer? Here you go. There are more college football teams called the Tigers than any other name. Yep, the Tigers. And I ain't lying. Okie dokie.
19 here! Get your ice cold 19!
This one's gonna be, what's that in dog years? And this one's $4,000 for a right answer. Okay, listen. Remember that you start collecting Social Security at 65. With that in mind, if each of the following stadiums were people, which would not be ready for Social Security? Camden Yards, Tiger Stadium, Wrigley Field, or Fenway Park? No, Tiger Stadium's been collecting Social Security for years. So have some of the Tigers. Let's see what a good player would have answered. The Orioles won't be supplementing their income for a while. Camden Yards was built in 1992. It sounds old though, doesn't it? Like someone named Mildred or Max. All right, come on, hit me. We need a 20. The category is Margaret Mead gets in your face. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Hey, nothing gets me more psyched up for a game than anthropology. Let's break out those field notes. Evidently a fertility ritual. The tallest of the tribe vies to throw an orb into the holy womb. In an illustration of the life cycle, the orb drops right out and the game begins again. What's the game? American basketball, Italian bocce, Australian rules football, or Quebecois jeu de folle? No, that one involves knocking balls together, and let me tell you, that can really damage a fertility rite. Should have picked this. It's a description of basketball. And if you read Wilt Chamberlain's biography, you know that the fertility rite definitely works. Okay, pick a category.
The attack is upon you. If you saw you done the attack before, no problem. Here's your clue. Where in the world are you from? Can you handle the attack? Let's find out. Good luck.
Player, you ever hear that expression, just scratching the surface? Well, maybe you'll get that far next time. Or maybe not, since it seems to me that...
You don't know Jack!
Great show, everybody. Can we please Let's cue the commercials. And Cookie, can you tell me the story about these contestants? What's happening?
Listen, excuse me. Whenever you feel like playing again, you just gotta let